Hi there, and welcome to Twinpossible, where anything is possible if you put your mind, body, and soul into it. Today we're going to talk about a flat belly diet. And we all want to have a flat belly after babies, so what can we do without surgery? We've talked about diastasis recti, we've talked about belly binding, and that's part of this too, but we didn't talk about some other things, and I wrote about it in my blog, and I'll put the link to the article because I'm not going to remember and be able to talk about everything in this video. So you'll want to click on the link and go to the blog so you can read it, the post. There were, I believe, 10 things. Could have been more, but I think 10. Anyway, a low-calorie diet, where you take a little bit of calories out of your diet if you're looking to lose weight. Just portion control, scattering your meals throughout the day, and taking in less of the bad fats. That's important because, see, when our body takes in too much fat, even if we try to be active, we can't burn it all off. Now, we need some fat in order to have energy and for us to be healthy. But when you overdo it with those extra calories and those extra fattening foods all the time, you build up an accumulation that, unless you're exercising like crazy, you're not going to be able to keep burning it off. So you're going to want to try to find an equilibrium there between your diet and exercise. You don't have to be Jillian Michaels. None of us are. I'm not, only she can be, and very few. Don't try to aim for a six-pack. Not all people, no matter how much they work out, can actually get a six-pack. I've had a nice tummy, but I never had the rippling six-pack no matter what exercise I did. It's just, some people get it, some people don't, so it's really, most moms are just looking to feel comfortable in their own skin and like what they see in the mirror and be able to say that and not have to go through the pain and the cost of traumatic invasive surgery. Of course, I'm all for self-improvement. If that is what you wanted to do, I would support you, because God knows when my face falls apart, I'll probably have it lifted. But seriously, there's no exercise or tips for that. But you just do the best you can with your diet. Be active. The spring and the summer is coming. Today it was almost 70 degrees, gorgeous outside. Walk, take walks. If you have your children, walk. If you live halfway near the school, to pick up your kids, leave the car at home, go for a stroll with the baby down to the school or by yourself, whichever the case may be, and go get a little bit of exercise, because in the nice weather you don't even realize it's really exercise, but you're burning calories, which is burning fat, and you're helping your body, including your midsection. Strength training, a lot of people think they just got to work on the abs and they do crunch after crunch after crunch, and like, why isn't this working? First off, you don't want to crunch your abs so much that you would have the Jillian Michael abs and the rest of you look different. You would look freaky, right? You want everything to kind of look toned and even, all right? So in order to do this, and first off, crunches are not really that good for you. If you read up on it, they can cause a diastasis, and if you have one already, it'll widen it. So you don't want to do that, especially if you're a postpartum woman or a pregnant woman. But there are other exercises you can do that are targeted to help the body overall, including the abs. So you're not just like singling them out and just constantly working on your abs. You want to strength train your overall body, because that also, like I said, burning calories, burning fat, and trimming you up in other ways. Like I take Zumba for the last few months, and I love it, and I don't even realize how many muscle groups it's helping with. I'm thinking about my thighs and my butt, but really there's so much more to it, and it does help the abs. And it's a really fun workout. So I'm having fun, I'm burning a lot of calories, I'm not even realizing it, and I'm toning my abs without having the grueling grind of crunches. I haven't done any crazy abdominal work at all. I'm a little afraid of re-separating my muscles. Quite afraid. I take a lot more care now in my muscles since the diastasis, and closing it back up. What I will say is also water is very important, because some people feel that water bloats you, when in fact dehydration and lack of water is what bloats you. Okay, if you ever seen those poor little children from other countries who have the big distended bellies, they're dehydrated and malnourished, and they're distended. And you'll notice that if you don't get enough water, you'll be more bloated. And there are certain times of the month where you even need more water to rehydrate, like a woman's period around that time of month, where you always get bloated. And, to reduce the bloating, actually taking in more water helps reduce bloat, okay, because the body isn't overcompensating to try to hydrate and adding it all to that abdominal area. Genetics may play a role, but like I wrote, my mom does have a pouch down there that looks like a pregnancy pouch. I don't know what it is, and like I said, I would buy her a squeam, but I think she'd beat me with it just for the insinuation of, what, you think I need that? So, I don't need that. But if she asks me for it, I'll give it to her. But I don't even know if she notices. If she's happy with herself, if you're happy with yourself, I say let yourself be. I just happen to never be happy with myself, and that's my own pitfall in life. My cross to bear. And, some people, are like me. So if you want to self-improve, there's nothing wrong with that. But, she's got a pouch there, and she also got some stretch marks from me and my brother, who were tiny babies. So I do believe there's some genetic aspect to stretch marks and, a bulging belly perhaps, but if there is, it's not 100%, because then I'd be the exception. Because, unless I was adopted, which I wasn't, you would think I was, but I wasn't, and, there may be something, but don't let it get you down if you see that your mom has that or your grandma, because it's not 100%, okay? Just do what you can for yourself, and follow the other tips. Let me see. Also, stress can actually cause more weight to go into your midsection. How the geneticists, scientists, whatever, biologists, whatever, whoever works with this stuff, figured that all out, I have no idea. But apparently, it does cause weight to center around your abdominal areas. So you want to try to keep your stress levels as low as possible. I know it's tough, especially as a mom, dad, parent, in general, work, or just kids, which is a lot of work. But, and things happen in life we aren't all prepared for that devastate and cause stress. But ongoing, long-term stress is really unhealthy for you, inside and out, aging-wise. God knows that's my problem. I had a lot of stress and not much I can do about that now, but change it for the future. And it does cause fat to accumulate around the midsection. And stress also does cause unhealthy eating, cravings, and also, overeating. So a lot of people overeat when they get stressed. So I see that connection. The other connection, I guess they figured out somehow. I just wanted to pass it along to you. Sleep. They say that if you get less than 5 hours or more than 8 hours of sleep, it can also cause fat to come on down and play around in your belly there. I don't know why, but again, just passing it along to you. I researched it, and I found it very interesting. So I know most moms aren't sleeping more than 8 hours, 10 hours a day like they would like to, which on occasion, if somebody gives you a break and you can do that, by all means take them up on it. But less than 5 hours, you're going to get that for a while with newborns, most likely. But, after a while, that's short term. It doesn't really pose a problem. But if you have ongoing, continuous, sleep deprivation of under 5 hours a night, it can affect your weight in general and have heavy bloating in the belly area. That is fat accumulation. I've seen it with my husband. Gets very little sleep, especially since the twins were born. He works nights, so he sleeps very little in the morning and a little bit at night. So it's broken sleep, which is the worst kind of sleep. And you notice that despite his eating habits, he's definitely bigger in the gut than he used to be. So, he used to eat more, and we used to go out a lot and eat, unhealthy dinners and stuff. So you definitely notice that things have changed from getting a great night's sleep to getting hardly anything. So try to get as much as you can and you'll be doing your body a favor. But try not to oversleep every night of the week, which only if you're single will you be looking at this and saying, oh darn, I better stop that. And if you smoke, put down the cigarettes, that's not good either. For some reason it causes the swelling of the gut as well. So now's a better time than ever to quit, not just for your inside health, but now for your outside appearance. So do it for both, because I think it's a horrible habit anyway. And, you know, the kids don't need to breathe it in, you don't need it, and you want to be around to watch them grow up and get married and have their own babies. So if you can, put that ciggy down, put the ciggy down on the ground and kill it out. And you'll be helping your body too. How they figure this out, don't know. Just passing it along. And one more thing about exercise, aerobic exercise, really, really good for you. Like I said, I take Zumba. You can get into an aerobics class. Yoga for stress is great. Meditation, if you're into that, if you can get some time to do that, that would be great too. I can't stop thinking, so me and meditation or yoga really is tough. I don't think it's possible because my mind's always going. But, you know, it is really good for you. Inside, outside, mentally, it's really good, and also can help with this. You know, and you need to relax your mind, and you need to do good for your body. And when you exercise and do cardio exercise, not only are you burning calories, but you're trimming and toning every muscle in your body. You're strengthening your heart muscles, which is very important if you want to live a long, healthy life. You're just doing yourself benefits in every single way. And you're actually releasing endorphins that make you a happier person. And you'll feel like you have more energy than if you were sitting on the couch all day eating potato chips. So if you're sitting at the computer eating a bag of potato chips right now, and I know who you are, I'm going to come over there and get you. Take the bag, throw it away, because you can eat the whole bag watching a movie or sitting on the computer, because it's like nothing exists when you're doing that. That's when I encourage you to drink your water. Instead of the chip, drink the water. Keep drinking the water, because that's what I do. When I'm blogging, that's when I'm getting all my water in, because I hate water. And it's good for you, and it's good for this too. So you want to get it in, so drink that while you're on the computer or watching a movie, so your mind isn't thinking about the taste of it. And try to stay away from the abundance of chips or eating late at night, especially like within 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Try to finish your snack, dessert, your dinner, whatever, before that time, because when you're laying down, you're not burning hardly any calories at all. So that's the way to a trimmer, happier, sleeker belly. And of course, the belly binding, and now until I believe it's March 28th, you can get 10% off your screen purchase with the, I was feeling, because I'm part Irish, you know, I might not look it, but the top of the morning holiday sale, and it's called Feeling Lucky. Yeah, Feeling Lucky. So you can go to the belly binder page and get 10% off, which is great. Any savings is good, right? But best money I ever spent, and that also helps, you know. Wrap that around you. It's got rubber in it, so it helps you sweat in that area if you're doing some form of exercise, and which helps you lose pounds and inches around the waist. And also it closes diastasis, gets rid of mummy pouches, so you really don't have to wear it during exercise. I really didn't wear it that much during exercise. I wore it more not to lose weight, but more for the diastasis and for trimming down my belly, because I had quite a gut going on there for a while. But not for too long. I mean, you know. But in the hospital I was like, woo. Okay. But who cares? I have 2 beautiful babies. And so if you're looking to better yourself in the postpartum period or in any period of your life, I hope these tips have helped you. The flat belly diet without surgery. No need for crash dieting, unhealthy habits, and starving yourself is not going to cut it. If anything, you'll get thin and you'll have a big pouch and you'll be unhealthy. Alright? So just try to do the best you can. And thanks so much for watching my show. Take care.